Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your December 2022 monthly reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. So as I was shuffling and clearing decks and then doing the pre-shuffle, getting ready for your reading, tapping into your energy, out came 3 cards. So let's see if they pop back out. The Tower, 3 of Cups, and 3 of Wands. So massive uncovering of some sort of changes that will be happening in your future regarding 3 situations, 3 people, 3 options, 3 choices. Definitely something to look forward to. A little bit tough to handle for some of you, okay? Just want to get that out there. So if you are new to me, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do read intuitively, so don't go just based off of the cards you see on the table. I will be pulling a 9-card spread for all of you, and then I will pull the energy oracle for the entire month. I will also pull winter blessings and a little bit of a sneak peek as to what's to come in 2023. So okay, your major arcana is here, Wheel of Fortune and the Moon card. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also feel like that's the energy of doing some sort of emotional healing, doing clearing. Some of you may be in some sort of, is it 10 steps, 12-step program, making amends. I do feel, I don't really know about those programs, but I'm just hearing making amends, okay? Some of you may not be getting the receptivity or the time, the ear, what it is, like the opening that you may need to make amends with someone in particular. I feel like the energy of someone shutting you out, okay? And the card of envy and man holding a coin. So I have shuffled this deck quite a few times. The card envy came out in the Virgo reading, and I did their reading twice, and both times the envy card came out. So clearly we are dealing with some sort of envious energy, very much hater type energy. I also get the feeling of like self-sabotage type energy, like why them not me energy. So either you're trying to stop yourself from feeling sorry for yourself, but I feel like trying very hard to stop that energy for some of you. I do feel like you've been trying to figure out how to get your life together, how to be a person of stability. Some of you are seeking someone that can help finance you, bring in some sort of stability. This could be mentorship. If there is someone around you that is this man holding a coin, Capricorn energy could be your energy because you are earth sign, another earth sign, someone who just has a very stable, I'm hearing the words luxurious, stable, luxurious, family, home life. This is someone who you would look up to, who has it all financially and in terms of material matters, right? Earthly matters. They've got the nice car. They've got money in the bank, in the pocket, in their investments. They've got a nice home. It seems like they've got their life together. And some of you may be in this energy of, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be time for me to get into this place of comfort, into this place of feeling like I no longer have to count my pennies or live paycheck to paycheck? Some of you are really having a hard time holding on to money, saving money, stashing away money. You try, then you kind of dip into your savings or that little piggy bank, your little stash. I do feel like some of you are having a really hard time setting financial boundaries and not allowing your money to work for you. You are working for your money is how I heard it. Okay. So be careful, be mindful with your money, career, finances, how you spend your money, overspending money, especially as we get into the holiday season. Some of you may like to not just spoil those around you and buy them, you know, wonderful gifts and splurge and spoil, but also, you know, like one for them, two for me type energy is what I'm feeling. So you may be buying a gift for someone and you walk away with something for yourself. Not mad at you, Taurus. I've been there, done that, right? So I do feel like that is, you know, the energy of wishing, hoping, and praying your financial matters, your earthly matters, your home life, your way of living your lifestyle was in a much better balance, more grounded in your mind. And I get this feeling of emotional attachment when it comes to money. So some of you may have been living in like scarcity mindset growing up. You know, you saw your parents may have struggled, and you know they did everything that they wanted to try to get to a better place. Some of you, your parents did get to a better place. They were able to supersede any roadblocks that are meant for them. I'm getting this energy or this feeling of like immigrant family, that they're almost expected to not succeed and roadblocks in place for them. Some of you have that sort of belief. And while it may be true for some, I just get this feeling that it is very much ingrained for you. I'm hearing, and the message is coming through like you're expected to fail and not grow and not be as maybe high level ranking or successful as perhaps other people in your industry or around you or in your community, be it race or religious upbringing, whatever it may be. So I do feel like as much as you have strived to, you know, put that to an end, that misconception, I feel like there is a part of you that kind of has a chip on your shoulder because of society's viewpoints. I don't have to remind you, Taurus, that does not mean it needs to apply to you, okay? I'm going to pull a few other cards while I read your 9-card spread here for the month. At the beginning of the month, you do have the full moon in Gemini, and then we move into winter solstice and into Capricorn season. And as we do that, we will be in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. So be mindful and be careful of your communication and perhaps miscommunication and arguments. Be clear not only in your communication, but in your understanding of others, and making sure that others are understanding what you are trying to say. I feel like you may be saying one thing and someone is hearing it or seeing it or understanding it a different way, okay? So the 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords is really telling me like now is the perfect time for you to really, you know, change that perspective of I'm expected not to be as successful as my peers or the community sees me as, right? I mean, you have the Queen of the Moon Oracle here saying power and release. So with the release comes the power, right? And with great power comes great responsibility, that quote, right? And so full moon in Pisces, full moon in Taurus, that is your card. Your dreams need a practical plan, balance spirituality and practicality. You may be dealing with a Pisces. You may have Pisces in your chart. This could also be a sense of needing to release whatever emotional blockages, stagnancies, pains, traumas that may be built up into some sort of wall, right? If there is this misconception or this societal viewpoint or expectation of you not being as successful, of you not making as much money because, you know, whatever research polls say that you're not able or capable of because of race, gender, upbringing, whatever it may be, I do get this feeling that it's time for you to break those barriers, break those mindsets, and definitely release yourself from those chains that have held you in that specific light or energy, because you've been hearing it your whole life. And well, now you're just like, how do I break free from it? Because it has become so ingrained within your energy. So release and power. Definitely feel like as you release what's holding you back, this energetic, I'm seeing it like, I don't want to say energetic ties, but more so energetic chains, right? Like I'm seeing, you know how in the devil card, the couple is chained to each other. I'm seeing those chains, but wrapped around you, Taurus. I feel almost like you've even got cement blocks around you. I feel like some of you, I know the devil card is in here, but I feel like some of you may have made a deal with the devil to get to a certain place in your life. You've had to make certain sacrifices that you're not proud of. None of which you will admit to anyone is what I'm hearing. So depends on how deep that goes for some of you. You've had to play dirty. Yeah, I don't want to get into detail because a lot is coming up here. But Taurus, I just feel the energy of you had to do what you thought was right, or what you felt that you had to do to get to a specific point in your life, because at that moment, at that point, it felt like it was your only option. However, I feel like you're ready to end those chapters. You're ready to put that behind you. You're ready to come out of the darkness is what I'm hearing. You're ready to leave that shadow side, that shadow phase, the negativity, the codependencies. Some of you may be involved with some really bad people, shady, shisty business people, surrounding money. Also feels like there are some some very dark, heavy energies surrounding you at this time. I feel like if you had somebody helping you, if they don't get what you owe them, I'm hearing like they really got you by the balls here, Taurus, and like, no offense to anybody, male or female, doesn't matter, but I just feel as though you feel like you're very much entangled with someone who is not of a higher energy. You may have looked up to them at some point because of their lifestyle or money, career, finance. Seemed as though on the outside they may have had it all. However, as you got to know them, as you started to look up to them and spent time knowing them, you really started to realize that this person only put out a certain facade to reel people in, to make them look up to them. But again, I feel like this person doesn't play fair, doesn't play nice, and is quite dirty in terms of business and money, career dealings. So I get this energy of this person almost frightens you and what they're capable of. And so you feel like at what point can I be freed from this bond, from this person? How much more time, energy, effort, what more do I owe this person before I break free from them? Okay. This could be business dealings. This could be relationship, friendship, love. This could be, the parent of your children. Someone here has some sort of negative connection, entanglement with someone who is quite dark. I don't just mean skin, okay? I mean like dark in their moving, their way that they do things. And again, I just keep hearing they're very shady. And even if you think that you've seen the worst of them, it goes deeper, okay? Making me feel very fidgety. So I feel like some of you, I'm not a fidgety type person, but I feel like maybe some of you are feeling that anxiety, that nervousness around them, wondering if someone is sending you some sort of black magic your way, or psychic attacks, or it just feels like this never-ending cycle of dark thoughts, anxiety. So just be mindful of that. You may have been involved with someone at some point that's not willing to let you go, breaking from a contract or a partnership. Even if it was old, I just feel like there is still some of that residual energy that needs to be released once and for all. Healing sent both ways. 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands in the middle of your month, your reading here. It's like you want to play fair. You want to do everything that you possibly can moving forward. You've been there, done that. I do feel like some of you have gone through some rough times, some rough patches recently. Things start looking up. You really do everything that you can to create the life that you want for yourself. And it feels like somebody comes in with some news, or you get an offer, an opportunity, and then someone comes in and it's like, there's a catch. If you take that, you can't do this. If you do this, you can't do that. Right? And it just feels like someone is literally dangling a carrot in front of you. Okay. I'm getting the energy of strings attached to everything moving forward here. So, I'm also hearing some of you are like really wanting to throw yourself into either home purchase or a business venture, but you know that you may be sacrificing certain relationships or friendships in the process. It feels like you're at the point in your life where you're just like, well, I've seen what I need to see in a specific relationship or partnership, and it didn't get to a point where I would have wanted it to at this point. And so therefore, I got to love me. I got to love myself back to where I need to be grounded, to get to a point where I know what I want for myself. And I'm not going to stop until I get to that point. Enough sadness and disappointment in your life for you to really reflect as we move into Mercury retrograde and Capricorn season, winter solstice here. There's a lot that becomes uncovered. I feel as though, and I know you don't want to hear this, Taurus, I feel like there's a lot that's going to be creeping up, rising up to the top, that you will be having to face, release, journal about, understand why are old things coming back up now. You maybe had thought that chapter was closed already, okay? There's also something here about the unseen, okay? So what Spirit is telling me is that I'm hearing that if you had some sort of contract with someone, business-related contract, a soul contract, feels as though more like a soul contract here, but some of you, it is a business contract. There are ramifications of the unseen is what I'm hearing. I hate to sound super cheesy here, right? In order for you to be very grounded and secure within yourself moving forward in the decisions that you make, you really do have to pour into yourself and feed yourself, your mind, body, soul, spirit, your heart, all the good things, instead of wallowing in misery and disappointment and woe is me and things don't always work out for me and blah, blah, blah. No more victim mentality, right? Let that shit go. You have the card. Wow, I just realized the first row is 10, 10, 10, right? So 10-10, obviously, end of a cycle here. A lot of chapters being closed. Some were more painful than others. Others allows you to have the life and the lifestyle that you really, really want here. You also have 2 3s right down the middle. 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So perhaps some friendships, relationships, this feels like some work relationships or businesses. It's like you're going to have to sever ties with certain people. For some of you, that might mean you may have to leave a job entirely. I feel like you realize it has taken a toll on you emotionally and maybe mentally and physically, a job that's really stressing you out. It could be a business. So if this is a business partnership, I think that you're just like done. You're willing to cross that path into the unknown on your own is how I'm hearing it. Ace of Cups. So I do feel this is a new beginning in love. This is like a reset button in your relationship, in your family, your home life. This could be finally letting go of people that no longer brought joy and happiness into your life, or perhaps a specific job or relationship or friendship. Wow, I had a big bunch of major arcanas that flew out of this deck. But as I was saying, towards the winter solstice into Capricorn season, it will be Mercury retrograde shadow phase. So be careful, be mindful if this is something, some sort of conversation or communication that you've been holding off on. Try not to do it around this time. Things can be misconstrued. I'm hearing someone may even want to hold your words or actions against you in a court of law. Okay, so if this is something that you've been thinking of doing, Mercury retrograde is definitely not the opportunity or the time for you to do it. So if you're going to sever ties with someone in a legal or binding contract, make sure that you have the appropriate people looking over everything, that nothing is, you know, missed or skipped. Okay. And so Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, the Moon card. I'm also getting this feeling of if someone here is making an offer to someone, taking that leap of faith with someone new, you're either afraid of the rejection or you know that rejection may be inevitable. For some of you, the rejection comes by surprise is what I'm hearing, because I'm hearing mixed signals. Okay. So just get clear before you really put yourself out there. If you are afraid of rejection, if you can handle rejection and it's like no sweat off my back type thing, then by all means, when you're ready, move forward, move ahead. I do feel like someone is definitely swimming in their emotions though. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And so let's see what your winter blessings, what are Taurus's winter blessings moving forward here? King of Fire, Two of Air, and Ace of Fire. So now we have two aces, right? Two of Air is Two of Swords. King of Fire is Sagittarius. King could be that we are in Sagittarius season when I am recording this. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. That is the King of Fire, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very fiery energy, action-oriented. This is someone who not just says what they're going to do, but does it, okay? Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. The Two of Air says, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, and pretending there is no problem. So like I said earlier, those of you that are thinking of making a decision, severing ties, breaking a contract, like I said, you may be needing the advice of legal counsel or just someone to take a look at your contract, making sure you didn't miss a step, miss a beat. Everything is kosher and up to par. If you've been unable to make a decision in regards to this, I really feel that you will be coming to that decision very soon. I don't feel that you will come to that decision on your own. You will have help here. Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and change your life now. Your winter blessings are definitely bringing in some big changes for you. I love it. I am here for it. Very great energy. Once you realize that perhaps you've been looking up to the wrong people and the right people have been around you that whole time. I'm also hearing the minute that you take the wrong people off the pedestal. So you may have a particular person, group, or lifestyle on a pedestal. The minute that you take that down, it really opens up your perspective and your like a wide angle view of everything else that is around you that is worth looking up for, looking up to, and moving forward. Okay, so what's the energy moving forward into 2023? Oh, I love it. Beautiful blessings. I'm telling you. And Virgo also got the serendipity card. So again, right place, right time. The perfect opportunities are coming your way, especially as I pulled this underneath the Ace of Fire, which says, you know, exciting new opportunities. So 2023 brings a lot of blessings and also gratitude. This is the realization that yes, you have been blessed with the right people, the right situations, and also warning signs of who or what is not for you. Knowing that you don't always have to continue trying to one up someone or be better than someone else. Just be better than, you know, who you are or were at another time or point in your life, right? But there are opportunities that have come across your path, relationships, partnerships, friendships, or lifestyles that you've had the opportunity of indulging in or embarking upon, that at the end of the day you've realized are not for you. And I do feel like a dog with a bone that doesn't want to let it go. There was something or someone in your life that at one point or another you refused to let go, but you've come to the realization moving into 2023 that they are not for you. Everything that you have been wanting for yourself, blessings, gratitude, it's always been with you. And it's now been this opportunity for you to be grateful and take advantage of how far you've come, and knowing that things have always lined up for you one way or another. MasterCard number 22. So your partnerships will be highlighted moving forward in 2023. You will be meeting the right people, the right partnerships, the right opportunities, serendipity. Luck is definitely on your side. I do feel like the more you elevate yourself and the more you continue to move forward, reaching for the stars is what I'm hearing, okay? It just feels as though things will continue to paths, roads, opportunities will continue to develop right in front of you. You take one opportunity, see where it goes, another one pops up. It just feels like if this is in business, you will have a lot of clientele. Your calendar is going to be very booked. You will have a lot of success in 2023. And I really love this for you, Taurus. That is your reading for December 2022. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. I appreciate all your love and support. I will be opening up my calendar for recorded readings only, so I will announce when that happens. My schedule's just been really busy, and you know, I've been trying to block out time to do live readings, but I think they're just going to be like little mini reads, mini live readings. So you don't want to miss those. So make sure that your notifications are turned on so you know when I do go live and you don't miss them. Sending you guys all so much love. Happy holidays. And I wish you guys all the best for a beautiful end to this year and into the next. Take care. Bye.